all Trapezes hate the ladder. We try to not miss a trick, so we don't need to climb it back.
Our trussing hangs at 40 feet high, so we're swinging anywhere from 35 to 40 feet above the ground, but we do have a net. So if we were to miss a trick, which happens as flying trapeze, we'll land in the net. So at least we have that safety below us and we know that we'll be okay. Still scary though.
All Trapezes hate the ladder. We try to not miss a trick, so we don't need to climb it back. Yeah.
It's the climb of shame. Yeah, depending on the day, I mean, sometimes I can feel myself my muscles are more tired. Yeah, on the
last show you miss a trick and you need to
climb again. It's I usually count at the beginning. I think there's 28 steps.
Really?
I always count. I don't know. I don't even try. I'm always counting when I go up the ladder. When I first climbed the cable ladder, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so hard. And then you get used to it. It's easier to climb on the side instead of climbing like your regular ladder.
I just think about timing. It's really important. But also we try to not overthink about things because it's bad. It's really fast also, yeah.
Usually I'm thinking about every move, and timing, because a lot of times you'll jump and you'll see the timing is early or late, and then you might have to tweak something in the trick to make it still happen. It's really great when you get to a point where you can have more space in your mind while you're doing the thing, because that means that you're not having to think about every little thing while you're doing it. It's oh wow, I have space in my mind. I mean, sometimes I think that during something, I'm oh, I have space in my mind. And then I'm focus. So, but I think that's a good sign when you're able to think about what you're thinking about. So when my timing is called, I usually looking at exactly where the catcher is first. And if the timing looks like they're calling it exactly right, I'll first start with big jump. And then I'm kick, sweep right onto the board. And then I try to put my hips up as high as possible. And then I go lay flat. And then I try to say, wait. Yeah. Kick forwards really hard back, because if you kick back hard, that's going to give you more height in the back. And then I go up to my set, I lift my toes, and then I'm thinking, don't lift. Because if you lift your set, at least for me, the way that I fly is if I lift my toes before I break, I'm going to be short, I'm going to be low. Yeah. So I have to think, I'm going down the hill and just drop. Instead of don't lift, just drop. And then throw, tuck, open, tight, wait, float.
Yeah, also in this moment, we think don't go early or late.
Yeah.
You need to right in the place. Normally it's when the cable is it depends on the trick you're doing too.
That's
normally
a good
it's the cable, when the cable is just like that is when you break. Sometimes people break when the cable is like this, or when it's like this. No.
Yeah, that's exactly.
It's too late.
When you're coming down the hill, it's we break in the moment that the cable's straight. Our body should be straight with the cables. Drive back and then throw fast with your toes to go up off the bar. It makes it easier the higher you are.
Happy talks a lot with me about timing, because normally I do timing early all the time, and he's on my hands wait. I'm okay, I'm waiting.
Usually Danny too, he'll say wait for the flexes, because I usually return with the flexes. So I'll go in, he'll be wait. I have a tendency to go early, so I really appreciate him telling me to wait. I know I should wait, but hearing it helps. Even every time in the moment, there's a lot of adrenaline and stuff like that. Usually when he catches, he'll say good. And then if it's kind of a rough catch or something, he might tell me, okay, we're going early, and throw me back to the bar. So usually we would start in lines. We don't always have the lines up on our grid. So if we want to learn a new trick, we have to plan during load-in to put the lines up. We'll try it in lines a couple times. If it looks safe enough, we take it out of lines. Then we'll practice it to the net like that a few times. And then finally to the bar or the catcher, whatever we're trying to catch. Usually it's just like timing first, see the bar or the catch, if it's the right timing, and then go for it. Wherever the inspiration hits. Or sometimes it's necessity, like we might need something specific. Legs to go under the passing leap, which is hard to do with lines. You don't really get to use lines for that. I don't know if someone is out and we're gonna need to do something new, maybe out of necessity we'll be like, all right, we're gonna learn this layout bar to bar to go over the passing leap or whatever it is.
My favorite trick is double. It's how I can explain this?
It's 2 twists and 2 rotations.
Yes.
So there's been only one female to catch double so far. Our crowd favorites definitely are double passing leap. That's like gets the crowd really on edges of their seats. It's when they simultaneously do 2 passing leaps on the cross rig, so the timing is really important. It's the only time where the catchers have to sync up like this. So there's actually 4 flyers, 2 catchers in the air all at once. That's really exciting. Definitely one of my favorite tricks of the act, and definitely one of the audience favorite tricks. Personally, my favorite trick is a pirouette. Some of my dream tricks is to catch a double layout and a cutaway Rudy, which is I turn around on the bar and I do a cutaway, like my heels drive this way, and then you do a full twist to catch.
Cool. We can't wait to see you
at the greatest show on earth. Bye.
Bye.